Good morning children, welcome to class 4 social studies. So today we are going to start with a new lesson, our water resources. So you almost know children what is the importance of water. Okay, without water there is no life in this world. So we all humans need water to survive in this world. We can go without food, but without water we cannot live children. So the water is an important natural resources. Okay. So everything depends on it. Mainly the growing of plants, agriculture. That is important for animals also. It is required children. They also need water. So and water is also used for industrial purposes. Industry is also used. So in some of the industries lesson you would have seen the iron and steel industry, coal industry and other industries also require water. Okay, and what purposes we are using for water? Cooking food, washing clothes, washing utensils. For all those things we use the water children. And mainly if you see oceans, okay, oceans occupy 70% of water present in the earth. Okay, so oceans make 70% of the water. So can we drink the ocean water? It's very salty. We cannot drink that. So for other purposes like drinking, cooking and all, we need the fresh water. Okay. So fresh water. So the water which can be used for drinking and cooking purposes is called as fresh water. So we have to see the sources where we can get the fresh water children. So that's been listed out. So first from the rain. So rain you get the pure water children, then ponds and lakes. Okay, ponds and lakes, and the third one rivers, and the fourth one groundwater. So we will see in detail one by one children, groundwater, and fifth one is your glaciers. Okay, the natural sources of water, so we get from rainwater children, then ponds and lakes. So when you visit in Bangalore city itself, we have so many lakes, but it has been reduced now. So when you travel to villages also, you can see ponds, lakes, rivers, groundwater and glaciers. So the first one is the rain. So our main source of water is rain. Farmers depend on the rain so that they can sow the seeds during the rainy season. And then what main problem is here means the rain is not evenly distributed children. So every region of our country doesn't get the same rainfall. Okay, that's why they are telling this word not evenly distributed. So the region of our country doesn't receive the same rainfall in every place. So it gets distributed. Some parts gets heavy rainfall and some parts like Rajasthan doesn't receive very less rainfall. So people who depend on the rain gets affected. Okay. So what can be the solution means rainwater harvesting. So the government is now insist on doing rainwater harvesting. So what that means is during rainy season collect the rainwater and store it for later. Okay, and store and use it for later children. So where and all it is practiced means Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu and Madhya Pradesh. So these states this is being practiced. The next one is your ponds and lakes. Okay, ponds and lakes is a water body surrounded by land children. So water is here like this means surrounding it you will have the land. So in villages and in some other places also you could have seen children these ponds and lakes are the smallest water body. Okay. Rainwater gets collected in ponds and lakes. Sometimes inland rivers drain into a lake. Okay, inland rivers drain lake. They can also be human made ponds children. Okay. The next one is your rivers. So you could have seen rivers children when you are traveling in train or you go to villages or riverside. You could have observed the rivers. So the rivers originate in the mountains. Then here the rivers are of two types children. So one is perennial and another one is seasonal. So we will see the difference between perennial and seasonal. So perennial means we get the water throughout the year, mainly from the glaciers. Okay, so mainly from the glaciers we get water throughout the year. So the water will be flowing out in the rivers children throughout the year. The river will never go dry. Okay, so some of the rivers like Ganga, Brahmaputra, Yamuna, these are all forming from the glaciers children. So you will always get water throughout the year, and they are found in the high mountains. The next one is tanks. Okay, so next we will come to this one. Tanks are the region found in the southern plateau children. So you have the found in the southern plateau, the low-lying areas. Okay, there this rainwater gets collected. Okay, the low-lying areas. So water will always flow from a high level to low level. So these low-lying areas are filled with rainwater in rainy seasons. So the land is rocky and non-porous. The land is rocky and non-porous. Non-porous means the water cannot percolate little higher word only. Non-porous means the water cannot go deep into the soil. Through this rocky place only it would have got covered children. So there the water gets collected. So this is a natural process and are called tanks. So which are the states means the same: Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. These places you find the this type of tanks too. The next one is your seasonal rivers. So seasonal rivers are rivers when it rains only you get the water. Seasonal rivers. Other times the river becomes dry. So mainly during the rainy season they get the waters. So rivers like Krishna and Kaveri are seasonal rivers. So most of the rivers in South India are seasonal children. The next one is groundwater. So the rainwater which falls on the soil goes down deep into the soil and it goes underground children, and it is thus called groundwater. Okay, once again I read. The rainwater, what falls down on the earth, seeps into the ground and is called groundwater. The next one is oceans and seas. Next one is ocean and seas. Most of the water on earth are found in the seas and ocean children. So starting itself I told almost our earth part is covered with 70% of water. In that 70% most of them are found in the oceans children, oceans and seas. But this water is salty. We cannot use for our drinking and cooking purposes children. Okay. So what and all we saw? The sources of water: rainwater, ponds and lakes, rivers. In that rivers we saw two types of rivers: perennial rivers and the seasonal rivers. And the next one is groundwater, and the next is ocean and seas children. Okay. One more topic we will see children.